In the frozen silence of the Arctic, where snow drifts across endless ice and the sun disappears for months at a time, there sails a ghost, a ship that defied time, storms, and even the people who tried to possess her, a vessel that vanished only to return again and again, unmanned, untouched, and unstoppable. This is the legend of the Baychimo, the ghost ship of the Arctic, and her story is chilling. Baychimo was built in Sweden in 1914, originally named Elfen. She was a steel-hulled cargo steamship, 70 meters long and designed for Arctic conditions. In 1921, she was sold to the Hudson's Bay Company, renamed Baychimo, and sent to Canada's far north to trade furs and goods with Inuit communities. She sailed yearly voyages along the northwest coast of Canada, carrying essential supplies in and furs out. Her crew braved freezing winds, drifting ice, and some of the harshest waters on Earth. But in 1931, the Baychimo's fate would take a strange turn. In October 1931, while on a return trip near the town of Barrow, Alaska, Baychimo was caught in pack ice. Her crew abandoned ship and set up camp nearby, expecting to return once the ice thawed. Then, something unexpected happened. A few days later, a blizzard hit. When the storm cleared, Baychimo was gone. The crew assumed she had sunk beneath the ice, but 2 days later, she was found 15 kilometers away, still intact, floating free. The crew boarded her again, salvaged what they could, and made the decision to abandon the ship for good, believing she was too damaged to sail. They left her behind in the Arctic. That should have been the end, but it wasn't. For the next 38 years, the Baychimo was seen repeatedly, still afloat and drifting through the Arctic Ocean without a single soul aboard. In 1933, a group of Inupiat hunters boarded her during a storm, took shelter, and left unharmed. In 1939, a mining expedition saw her grounded in ice. Then a few weeks later, she was gone again. In 1955, a group of Eskimo villagers reported seeing her drifting off the coast, looking eerily untouched. In 1962, she was boarded again by another group who found her empty, but structurally sound. Every time someone tried to board her or claim her, the ice or weather would drive them away. The Baychimo refused to be taken. So how did she survive? Some experts say it was luck that the Baychimo was built tough enough to endure ice damage and light enough to stay afloat despite neglect. Her steel hull resisted corrosion, and Arctic temperatures prevented bacteria and rust from eating her away. But others are not so sure. There are whispers of something else at work. Some claim the Baychimo is haunted, that her crew abandoned her, and the ship itself became a cursed vessel, doomed to sail forever. Locals speak of seeing a figure on board, a man in a long coat, standing silently at the bow, watching the ice. But no crew has been aboard in decades. Others believe that the Baychimo is protected by Arctic spirits, punishing those who disrespect the land by taking what does not belong to them. There's even a tale of a small rescue team who boarded her in the late 1950s, and were never seen again. Some called her a time slip, a vessel caught between dimensions, appearing and vanishing at random, like the Flying Dutchman of the North. The last confirmed sighting of the Baychimo was in 1969. Nearly 40 years after her abandonment. She was seen drifting along the Alaskan coast, still afloat, still untouched by time. Then, like smoke in the wind, she vanished. No wreck has ever been found. No debris, no final resting place. She simply disappeared into the Arctic fog. In 2006, the Alaskan government launched a project to find the remains of the Baychimo with modern sonar, underwater drones, and icebreaker support. They hoped to solve the mystery once and for all. They found nothing. No steel hull, no trace of cargo, no rusting skeleton beneath the ice. Some believe the Baychimo sank and was buried by shifting ice sheets. Others think she's still drifting, alone, in uncharted waters, maybe deeper into the Arctic Circle, where no one dares to go. And a few believe she's still out there, waiting. The sea has always held secrets, but the Baychimo she's more than a mystery. She's a legend, a ghost, a question that has never been answered. So the next time you hear the wind howl over frozen waves, listen closely. You might just hear the creaking of a ghost ship sailing through the mist. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more haunting tales, real mysteries, and strange history from around the world. Drop a comment if you've ever heard of the Baychimo before, or if you believe she's still out there, waiting to be found. Until next time, stay curious.